those who want to say that if in Sanatan Dharma there is only thing which is divisive and discriminatory, and they are thinking that this is like a disease and virus. मैं उनको याद दिलाना चाहता हूं, if the scientist like Robert Oppenheimer sees its inspiration from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, if the scientist like Erwin Schrödinger in his book What is Life says that he is inspired by Upanishads, if the father of the rocket science, Werner von Braun, whose guru was Hermann Oberth, and he said that he uses to read Vedas for knowledge, Werner Heisenberg has said that he has got the final concept of relativity, uncertainty by discussing with Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore on the Vedantic philosophy. मेरे भाई, अगर बड़े बड़े साइंटिस्टों को इसमें नॉलेज नजर आ रही है और आपको सिर्फ डिवीजन नजर आ रहा है, तो वायरस आपके दिमाग में आ गया है. वायरस ये नहीं है, the virus is in your mind, and this virus is nothing but, one is a Macaulay virus of 19th century, another is a Marxist virus of 20th century. और इस अमृत काल में इस विष को निकालना होगा. मैं तमिल भाइयों से कहना चाहता हूं, you talk about the Tamil pride, and he was saying that the Sanatan is a word from Sanskrit language. I would like to say all the so-called Dravidian parties use the word Dravid. Dravid is not a Tamil word, it is a Sanskrit word, which has been misappropriated by Britishers. It is part of two words of Sanskrit. Drav means liquid, Ra means dharti. That is that part of land which is surrounded by water. And it is being used by Adi Shankaracharya. और वेदों में शुनाशेप की कथा में आता है, Adi Shankaracharya, when he came to Kashi and he has to discussion with the Vidvat Parishad, they ask, young boy, you give your introduction. Then Shankaracharya said, Adi Shankaracharya I am talking about, he said, Aham Dravid Shishu Asmi. मैं द्रविड़ शिशु हूं. All the frameworks of Vedantic philosophy emerged from this southern India, which they call the Dravid land. It is called Dravid land in the Sanskrit text. अद्वैत के प्रवर्तक शंकराचार्य केरल से, द्वैत के प्रवर्तक मध्वाचार्य कर्नाटक से, विशिष्टाद्वैत के प्रवर्तक मध्वाचार्य कर्नाटक से, द्वैत के प्रवर्तक रामानुजाचार्य तमिलनाडु से, द्वैताद्वैत के प्रवर्तक निम्बार्काचार्य आंध्र से, वेदों पर एकमात्र भाष्य लिखने वाले सायणाचार्य विजयनगर एम्पायर से, यानी आज का कर्नाटक और आंध्र. मान्यवर, क्या हिस्ट्री पढ़े हैं? ये कौन सा वायरस आपके दिमाग में घुस गया है? और मैं इसलिए यह भी कहना चाहता हूं, ये वायरस जानते कहां से घुसा है? There was a British missionary whose name was G.U. Pope, George Uglo Pope. He has first time tried to bifurcate and he used the word Tamil race. मैं कहना चाहता हूं, जाके पढ़ो उसने क्या क्या लिखा है आपके बारे में. इतनी निगेटिव बातें भी लिखी हैं. And those who want to cherish, there was another father, his name was John Lazarus. He has written objective thing, but you are not ready to accept the objective thing. G.U. Pope has written all the thing with design, और वो समझ में आने का प्रयास होता है. I would just like to say that in Tirukkural 1330 verses were written by our esteemed Tamil saints, और उसमें 3 पार्ट है. परुल आगम काम, धर्म अर्थ काम, जो धर्मशास्त्र में लिखा है. मगर अफसोस यह है कि ये मैकॉले और मार्क्स का वायरस ऐसा घुस गया है कि अपनी ही नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं संस्कृति. मैं आज के युवाओं से कहना चाहूंगा, मैं उदयनिधि से भी कहना चाहूंगा, अरे वो दिन गए जिस ढंग की फिलॉसफी पे आप बात कर रहे हैं. Shed this virus of 19th century of Macaulay and 20th century of Marx. Come today and see what Modi ji is doing. हमने तमिल संस्कृति को जो सम्मान दिया है, Singol, which has been discarded by Jawaharlal Nehru, has been established with full honor and prestige in the new Parliament of India. It was an initiative of our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. I would like to remind, there was a very famous Tamil scripture, Chillupatikaram, जिसमें कन्नगी अम्मा और कोवलम की कथा है, और जब कन्नगी देवी के साथ अन्याय होता है तो कहा जाता सिंगोल टेढ़ा हो गया था. And they want to ridicule, they are ridiculing the Tamil culture. And if you want to have Tamil pride there, yes, it is there in the CERN laboratory, which is the biggest, one of the biggest scientific laboratory of the world in Europe, which has discovered the Higgs boson, the fundamental particle. और उसकी लॉबी में जाइए तो नटराज की मूर्ति लगी हुई है, which is from Tanjavur in Tamilnadu. Modi ji has got, you remember the Xi Jinping to Mahabalipuram. Has anybody ever thought about the Tamil influence over China? Because there was a king who converted into Buddhism with the name Bodhidharma, and then he went to China, and by the name Dhammo, he has become the patriarch of Jain Buddhism. At one point of time, almost 80% of China was Buddhist, and they considered this king from Mahabalipuram as their patriarch. This was Modi ji have thought about it. So, I would like to say, whether it is the development, whether it is the education, whether it is the self-pride, in all the aspects, there is no comparison between NDA under the leadership of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and I.N.D.I.A / Ghamandiya under the leadership of Pehchan Kaun. But this today's instance is painful. This is very damaging, but it is eye-opening also. अब मुझे लगता है कि राहुल गांधी और कांग्रेस पार्टी के पास कोई जवाब नहीं रह गया है. उनके मुख का मुखौटा पूरी तरीके से उतर गया है. इसलिए मैं अंत में कहता हूं, हम भारत के जिस विकास की ऊंचाई पर मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में ले जा रहे हैं, ये सिर्फ सनातन धर्म का ही नाश नहीं करना चाहते. They doesn't want just only to eradicate the Sanatan Dharma, they want to eradicate the entire developmental paradigm of the present government. और ये मैं इसलिए बोल रहा हूं, during our childhood, we used to hear today's Chennai, then Madras, was considered one of the most industrially developed city. आज कहां है चेन्नई? पीछे छूट गया. दिल्ली मुंबई से पीछे नहीं छूटा, गुरुग्राम से पीछे नहीं छूटा, बेंगलुरु अहमदाबाद से पीछे नहीं छूटा, हैदराबाद से पीछे छूट गया. क्यों? क्योंकि आप यही करते रहे. I remember during one of my program in Chennai, I asked the DMK spokesperson why the Microsoft has gone to Bengaluru. They said because the climate there is good, and here the climate is hot. So I want to say that you keep on keeping these type of hot climate, and the development will get evaporating from there. That's why I want to urge the Tamil people, think of the Tamil pride, which is all over the world, all over the India, one of the most prominent religious temples were there. And look at the pace of development, look at the work undertaken for the poor and downtrodden, and have a clear, categorical vision in your mind कि कौन किसके साथ खड़ा है, कौन भारत के विकास के साथ खड़ा है, कौन भारत के समूल नाश के साथ खड़ा है. we want to say कि हम उस भारत के साथ खड़े हैं जो अब दुनिया में नई छलांग लगाने के लिए आगे बढ़ रहा है, और जिसको पूरा विश्व दुनिया से, पूरे दुनिया भर से सब लोग उसका सम्मान कर रहे हैं। तो मैं एक पंक्ति कह के समाप्त करना चाहूंगा कि आवर विजन इज